Assalamu alaikum. Y'all ever wonder why I always have this hand like this? It's because when somebody come with you, usually I have it straight out. But when you have it like this, you build up. I ain't gonna tell y'all the whole technique, but if you guys ever want to train one day, learn how to defend yourself on a different level, holla. What's going on with the people, man? I just want to get on here. Like I say, I get on here, I talk about little stuff. Sunny, I'm free. And it's always a alhamdulillah for that. I don't take nothing for granted. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad I'm not putting up on nobody for no unnecessary bull crap. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you or none of that type of stuff. But you know, it's just a reminder, you know, to the world, like when you on this internet, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, always understand that that's a testimony, you know what I'm saying, for who you are, what you're doing, even when you get into it with people, you know. And the new thing, man, I try to tell dudes, man, this internet is the new courthouse, meaning that when you on this internet and you have a problem with somebody, you really understand testifying and telling the world and telling all the law enforcement, the FBI, the government, the local law enforcement, and all that type of stuff. You guys are testifying to the point where y'all is going in detail on what's going on in your life, right? So when I hear dudes be hollering back like, man, this dude, I'm gonna pull up here and I'm gonna pull up there and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, bro, you following the police report, bro. You're getting on the stand, man, on the witness stand. You doing all these things knowing damn well, bro, that you ain't gonna do shit. You're not gonna do nothing. They not gonna do nothing, because if you guys want to do it, it would have been done already, man. And I encourage brothers, man, if y'all got a problem with a brother, man, it's you guys a phone call away, man. You guys a phone call away, bro. But sometimes it don't like that, man, and I see brothers crashing out, man, you know, on this jack, man. I seen that. If you guys seen that, it was a shooting in Stockton, man, where these dudes went through there, man, and they done killed some kids. They done shot up or injured a whole lot of people, brother. For what? For what? Because this dude represent this flag, or this dude represent that flag. This stuff is getting out of hand, man. And you guys got to understand, man, on this internet, it's just like a 0.1% of the world deal with this low level fruit, bro. Everybody else is living their life, man. Dudes don't be coming to see all this damn drama on this internet, man. Dudes are moving on to something else, bro. Dudes are searching, you know, how to fix a leak, how to change a faucet, searching how to change a tire, trying to put an alternator on, and all that type of stuff, bro. Dudes are not on here and worried about that somebody else is pulling up for a fade. Man, come on, man. That stuff is so ridiculous to me, man. It's unbelievable, bro. If you think that your community has a problem, bro, and you have the resources to change that, do that, man. It's amazing on how a lot of brothers, man, a lot of dudes try to convince you to go back inside your old section and do X, Y, and Z. Hey, bro, wherever you living at right now, that's your section. That's your hood. If you want to do good, you do good right there, bro. These dudes want you to reach back and go over there and put yourself in harm's way, man, to the point where you don't know what's going to happen to you over there, bro. Look what happened to Nip. Look what happened to a whole lot of other individuals, bro. Dudes don't need to be going back into them sections, man, if dudes is not trying to listen to nothing, man. It's just like running into a brick wall when you be talking to some of these dudes, bro. They be pessimists, they be negative, They be like, nigga, who you think you is? Just because you on this type of status, you think you better than me? It's just all type of things that come into play when you're trying to educate certain dudes, man. So you gotta start young. You gotta get with these kids, man. These kids that you see that they have a potential to be better than what you was. You know, you can help them gear and guide them into a direction where they can be more successful than anything. They can be a helpful to your own community. So, you know, it's like these seagulls running around yapping and hollering. That's what these dudes do, man. They get on this internet, they be testifying, they be putting cases on dudes, they be sitting there talking about dudes is this and dudes is that, bro. Hey, man, all you guys do, they got the FBI, man, and everybody got blueprints on this stuff. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. Don't none of these dudes want no funk. Nobody. They don't want to go to jail, bro. These dudes don't want no funk, man. It's all an act. It's all on some bullshit. These dudes is not. Don't think these dudes are out here, man, is with the business like that, bro. Because they not, man. Them real killers, you don't even see them. You ain't gonna see them coming. You don't ain't gonna know who they are. They just don't get out like that, bro. So I'm just saying, man, even me, I don't give a shit. I know I ain't gonna do nothing. You know why I ain't gonna do nothing? Because I have bigger and better things to lose than a dude, me worried about it, what a dude think about me. I do not care. I'm not insecure, bro. And I ain't gonna never be insecure. And a lot of these brothers, man, they be insecure. That's why they be responding to the whole bunch of negativity, man, that was going on. And these dudes worry about what you think about them. Man, you don't have to crash out behind, man, what a dude think about you, bro. You know how many brothers and sisters, man, been to jail, man, been behind somebody calling them a buster, a bitch, a rat, and all that type of stuff, and they knew they wasn't that. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, bro. What that is, what the lesson behind that is, when a person do say something to you about that right there is a warning shot to let you know you need to get the hell away from all that type of stuff, man. Get away from them, get away from that atmosphere, get away from that section, get away from wherever you need to get away from, bro, and go live your life. And get out here, man, and keep on pushing the way you need to push, bro. Because other than that, you're going to always be trapped. You're going to always be stagnated. You're going to always go and try to prove yourself. I be seeing brothers like 30, 40, 50, 60 years old trying to prove that they real tough, bro. Come on now. That gang activity, brother, that gang stuff, brother, is for kids, man. We was kids when we was doing that. We're full grown men. Now we tell stories. Oh yeah, dudes tell stories about what they used to do in the past. I understand that. It's a different era, it's a different time. It was real rough. It was real dangerous. I understand that. However, you also have brothers saying, hey man, you don't want to do that shit. Bro, you don't want to get caught up like that. That's why they tell you the stories, man. That's why a lot of brothers be saying, you know, they be trying to bring peace, you know, to a certain situation. But I also always tell them brothers too, man, I be like, hey bro, in order for you have to have peace in a way, in a manner that you want, there's gonna be a lot of dudes gonna have to die, bro. And that's sad, it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is, man. Dudes gonna die, bro. Because a lot of dudes ain't gonna want to hear that. A lot of dudes gonna think you coming over there and you trying to interrupt their program because they on some bullshit. You know, they don't have no job, they don't have nothing else. They don't have no reputation outside their neighborhood. They ain't nobodies outside their neighborhood. They just nothing without their neighborhood. So what they gonna do, they gonna buck against that. And when they buck against that, bro, the first thing they want to do is they want to resort to violence. And then when you trying to bring peace, the good against the evil, y'all know what happened in the end of all that, bro. But I'm just a little short something. Yeah. They say, they talk, but do it as you do. Maintain your discipline. I always say that. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Maintain your discipline. think in critical terms, man, because your actions is the reaction of everything else, and it's always going to be a domino effect to everything else. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, and stop testifying on the internet, bro. Stop putting cases on brothers on the internet. If the case ain't been adjudicated, don't speak on it too much, man. If you have the paperwork, the assumptions, the ledge, okay. But if you just sitting there talking about a brother did this and a brother did that, and you don't know, bro, and if it's not adjudicated, because it's a lot of stuff, bro, that I know that hasn't been adjudicated, and I don't speak on it. You know why, bro? Because I don't want to see another brother inside the penitentiary because they be walking dead. Assalamu alaikum.